Let's spin it. Have you faked an orgasm during? Doom, doom, doom. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to Ami's world. Don't judge me for my oversized tee, okay? I got this from the thrift store and I actually love oversized tees. Let me give you a little. Okay. Thrifty, but make it fashion. All right, and I'm the cluttered color block queen. Look at the makeup. And I'm actually deep conditioning under this scarf too, so I got a little shower cap, a plastic shower cap. I'm giving you all the secrets. I'm giving you all the secrets of what's going on right now behind my scenes. But today I'm in a good mood. We are actually doing something very fun and very cool. I'm actually doing an updated Q&A from a year ago. I actually did my very first Q&A when I started my channel a year ago. So I'm gonna update you guys on like what's going on with me. Like, are things still the same? Are things different? You know, but there's a twist to it. I actually brought my spin the wheel. And I actually wrote a bunch of questions on there, just random questions that I have to answer. I only plan on answering 10 of these questions. I believe it's like 14 here. So to make it a little interesting, I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, I'm gonna answer it 100% honestly, okay? So let's see, and let's get into this video. But before we get into this video, I want you guys to just like this video because I know it's gonna be good. I know you're gonna like it anyway. Subscribe to your girl because you over here anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. Wouldn't you want to see my beautiful face? Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe to your girl, you over here, and you're probably already a person that is subscribed, and I'm thankful for that. Or if you're not subscribed, you're probably somebody who still watches my videos, and if you watch my videos, I appreciate that, and I love you so much for your support. Subscribe so you don't miss anything else, you know what I'm saying? So you're tuned in and locked in, you feel me? And then hit that post notification bell so you can be notified every time I post a lit video. So yeah, let's get into this video now. So let's spin it. Have you faked an orgasm during? Doom, doom, doom. All right, so answering this question honestly, I feel like every girl has. I mean, some girls might say like, oh no, if I don't like it, I'm just not faking it, it's over with, whatever the case may be. But let's be real, some girls have faked it, you know what I'm saying? Like, either whether it's they want it to be over, or whether it's the sex is a little boring, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, just to spice it up or something, or maybe like just to give that man, you know, a little something for his ego, just to stroke his little ego a little bit, you know? So yeah, I have to answer that question honestly, and I'm pretty sure a lot of women can relate and agree that they have too. And some might even not have no reasons to do it. They might just do it, you know? But to answer that question, yes, I have in my life faked an orgasm. Oh, okay, we starting off strong. The freakiest place that I have done the do. All right, so the freakiest place, I feel like I've had a couple like throughout my life, you know, like you gotta get it where you can, you know. And I mean, I guess for me, I could say the freakiest one is doing it like in a public laundry room. So it's like one of those laundry rooms that is like in the bottom of a basement or the bottom of an apartment building. And basically anybody could come out their apartment and decide that they want to do laundry that day, you know, and run into us and see us doing whatever. But yeah, it actually used to happen, you know, kind of often, you feel me? I've done it quite a few times, you know what I'm saying? You got to get it in where you can get it in, you know. You might be around friends and you got to sneak off, or, you know, you don't even know. Certain circumstances might allow you to do that. But yes, that is the freakiest place that I ever had sex, was in a basement of the apartment building where the laundry room was, where anybody could have walked in at any time. But hey, you only live once, you feel me? Oh, okay. The last time I cried, to be honest with you, I'm actually a very emotional person. And I cry for things that make me laugh. I cry for things that make me feel inspired. I cry for things that make me sad, frustrated, just like any human. But the last time I cried actually was, dang, this is hard, because I cried for all the things that I listed above. So the last time I cried, I actually think it was because of something positive. I actually saw, you know, Viola Davis tweet about the two brown skin girls dancing to, you know, Beyonce's Brown Skin Girl when she released, you know, her album videos on Disney Plus, and basically how, you know, that really touched the two little brown skin girls. And that's basically what the message was for. The message was supposed to touch little girls like her, that maybe like back in the day, skin colors like mine and darker than that, you know, they weren't feeling the most beautiful, and they weren't feeling like, you know, held up to high standards, and definitely looked down upon, you know what I'm saying? But as, you know, we grow and people are a little more educated and not so ignorant like they were before, you know, people see beauty in all shades. And I feel like little girls like her, you know, I mean, little girls like them needed something like this back in the day. You know, we needed something like this back in the day. You know, I've never really felt insecure about my skin color, but, you know, obviously everyone, my skin color, maybe even a little lighter or darker, has felt some type of discrimination because of it. So that made me tear up a little bit, because it definitely, you know what I'm saying, I felt like served its purpose. So last time I cried, my biggest fear. My biggest fear, you know, is obviously not being successful. I think that's everybody's biggest fear, is just not being successful in whatever they put all their energy into, and, you know, what they've been dreaming of, you know, being successful in whatever that they put their energy into, and they're trying to make their dreams come true, you know. That is a fear of mine, but at the same time, it's not my biggest fear. It's a fear of mine. It has been my biggest fear for the longest, but I realized in the last few years of my life, you know, I've gotten so close to God, and I've become so like faithful, you know what I'm saying, way more than I ever have. You know, when you're younger, you're going to church and, you know, with your family and maybe like, you know, some friends and things like that, but I don't know if you really grasp, you know, God like you should. But in your adult life, when you start to learn that you need him to go through life, that he's been the one that's been serving you, protecting you, and having mercy on you through everything, you know, you're not fearful of being successful, because you know you will be, as long as you have God and you know God, you know. But another biggest fear of mine, of course, is the world is crazy. My biggest fear is getting raped. You know, I feel like anybody as a woman can understand this, because, you know, there's some creeps out there, and it happens, you know, getting raped or molested, just being touched unconsensually, unwantingly, you know, that's a big fear of mine, because, you know, guys on the streets are creeps every day. Get reminded of that every day. And in these COVID times, when you're in the house, you're not doing too much. When you step out, you forget about how creepy the world is and how weird people are, you know. But that is a really big fear of mine. By the grace of God, I won't have anything to worry about. That will never happen to me, okay? But that is the biggest fear, to answer the question honestly. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Okay, so where I see myself in 5 years, I'm not going to disclose my age on this camera, you know what I'm saying? You got to figure it out, whatever. But where I see myself in 5 years is definitely starting my business. You know, I have a business that, you know, I've been plotting on for a very, very, very long time. And, you know, doing what I need to do behind the scenes to, you know, take the steps into making it, you know, a reality, of course, you know. But basically having my business booming, I actually plan on, you know, dropping an EP, and maybe I'll be doing really well within my music in the future, because I do put myself out there. My music is fun, it's very expressive for me, so I hope people appreciate it and support it, you know, when it's released. And like, what else? Also, I want to have a kid, maybe one kid, you know, or two. I'm not putting no number or no time frame on anything, but hopefully, you know, there's a kid and there's a happy family that I'm involved with, you know what I'm saying, that I have my man and my kid, and my music's booming, my fashion business is booming, and that's all I can hope for within the next 5 years, that I hope that, and maybe even more if God says so. Okay. Turn-ons. Okay, so my turn-ons are someone, this is one of my main things, is that someone can make me laugh. The thing is that I'm just a person that's full of jokes, full of laughter, full of corniness, full of fun, full of bubbliness, you know what I'm saying? And I just need somebody that's gonna make me crack up until my stomach hurts, you know? I love that because I know I make people around me laugh so hard, and when they make me laugh, and I have, you know, that compatibility and, you know, fun and laughter, it's like undefeated for me. Like, that's my biggest like turn on, is just somebody who can make me laugh, and not on like that corny, lame, they feel like they got a spit game and you laugh at them because it's whack. No, like, we're both like just hilarious, you know? We're both making each other laugh. We both feed each other that laughter. It's very important, very healthy. That's the biggest turn on for me, you know? And also somebody who, you know, respects me. Of course, like somebody who respects me and respects that I'm different from who they are, you know what I'm saying, but also appreciates in ways that we're similar, but respects my differences, and, you know, holds me to a high standard, you know, puts me on a pedestal in a way that, not in a way that I can't make any mistakes, but in a way that they love me through my negatives, positives, and just, you know, everything in between. So turn-ons is making me laugh, respect, and, you know, just appreciating my differences and just loving it, keeping me held high regardless of whatever ways I come with. Okay. Oh, and add to that, I will only do the same for you. I will not expect anything that I will not give you in return. So I will only expect that because I know I can also give that. So yeah. Greatest strength and greatest weakness. Ooh, okay. So my greatest strength, I believe, is my mindset. You know, I hold my mindset to a high standard. I love the fact that God has blessed me with a strong mind. I thank the Lord that for the most part, I believe that I'm mentally stable, and I believe that, you know, I can handle whatever comes my way, whatever obstacles. And I always thank God, thank you, Lord, for my obstacles too. You have to thank him for the things that also have shaped you in your life, and that is my greatest strength. I feel like it's my mindset, the way that I think about the world. I'm always optimistic, and I'm always looking at the glass half full instead of the glass half empty, and I'm always looking for ways to better myself, and I'm always looking for ways that, you know, yeah, that the world could just be better in my eyes, you know, and just that is comfortable for me, you know. And that's my greatest strength, is that I'm very strong-minded. My greatest weakness is that probably because I'm really nice, I feel very tolerable to BS, you know, and I'm very forgiving, and I kind of just, you know, just let people do them, let people treat me however they want to treat me, you know. And that's very weak of me, because I feel like sometimes I could speak up more, sometimes I could speak my mind more about how I'm actually feeling inside, instead of just letting things slide all the time. So I feel like that ends up having a negative impact in some of my relationships, because people think that I'm a fool. People think that things are going over my head because, you know, I'm so forgiving and I let things go because I choose to be happy. But, you know, that's just not how I choose to move, you know. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes people deserve to be let know, like, where they had you wrong, where they had you effed up at, so, you know, they can understand that you're not that bitch to be played with, you know. But my greatest strength, my mindset, my greatest weakness is basically, you know what I'm saying, for lack of better words, I just let people, you know what I'm saying, do them. But also, as long as I let them do them, I know my meter of tolerance runs out. And then when I'm ready to be like snip snip, I just snip snip. And instead of like checking the person, you know, before it gets too far, I just kind of let them do them. You know, sometimes I might talk to them, but I don't give them exactly how I feel, you know. Sometimes, because I just feel like regardless, people are going to do them, no matter how much you express, no matter how much you cry, plead. I feel like they're still going to do them, you know. And you just have to realize that you can't control anybody, and you choose who's in your life, period. Oh, I just really wants to ask this question so many times, okay. My birthday sign, as well as my sun, moon, and rising. Okay, so My birthday sign is a Cancer. I'm also gonna throw in there that my gemstone is a ruby, okay? Cancer, ruby, you feel me? But anyway, my sun is actually my Cancer sign, obviously. Oh wait. Yeah. Sun is my Cancer sign. Rising is, I'm a Scorpio, okay? And my moon, I'm an Aquarius. So I know it's kind of sort of all over the place, but I feel like it really does explain, you know, my personality. And if you want to look more into that, go ahead and just look up, you know, somebody's birth chart with the rising of a Scorpio, the sun in Cancer, and the moon in Aquarius. It's gonna give you a lot. It's gonna give you a lot of tea about me. You feel me? Okay. Okay, so I had to scribble out all the questions that I actually answered because it keeps wanting to land on the same one, you know? But basically, this is just a game of probability. You feel me? Let's keep it going. I'm gonna answer one more question. One more. No, I'm gonna answer two more. Two more questions. Two more, because this is fun. Two more. All right. Most useful lesson I've learned. Oh, most useful lesson I've learned. Okay, the most useful lesson I learned, I believe, is, you know, do what makes you happy. I feel like for the longest time, like, you know, I used to feel bad for telling someone no, or, you know, being like the party pooper to not want to go somewhere, or like, you know, just being the opposing view of things. Not saying that, like, you know, I'm a follower or anything like that, or that, you know, I'm easily influenced or anything like that. It's just that it hurts my feelings to basically hurt someone else's feelings in some way, you know? I'm just that nice, and I just feel like, dang, I don't want to be the reason for why this is not happening, or why, whatever, you know? Why that person can't do whatever. I just don't want to be the reason for that. So for the longest, you know what I'm saying, I will put myself in a comfortable position sometimes, even if I don't want to do it, just because I don't want to be a problem, you know? Like, I don't want to be the issue or the only one that got an issue with it, you know? But I have learned that it's okay. It's very much okay if you don't want to do it. It's very much okay if you say no. Everybody's different, and sometimes maybe that person that you're over here uncomfortable for is not going to make themselves uncomfortable for you, you know? At the end of the day, you're going to be the one that has to deal with your feelings and your emotions by yourself, on your lonely, you know what I'm saying? So do things that makes you happy. Fuck what the rest say, and fuck the naysayers, fuck, you know, whoever feels a way about it. Eventually they're going to learn to respect it, that that's just not how you're rocking, and that's just not what you want to do, you know? And I've definitely learned that, and that's the biggest lesson, and that's really what made me really happy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to always feel like that, like, dang, I don't want to be, you know, the party pooper. I don't want to be the reason why this person can't do this. I don't want to be the only person saying no. But no, I feel like it's okay, because at the end of the day, you're the one dealing with you and your emotions and how you feel, and 9 times out of 10, maybe that person won't make themselves uncomfortable for you, so why make yourself uncomfortable for them? So that's my greatest lesson learned recently, for sure. One more. Still got that one. One more. Been bullied. Have I ever been bullied? So I haven't really been bullied, you know, throughout my life, but, you know, by someone in high school, by someone in middle school, yeah, I was bullied. It kind of was somebody who was beefing with my older sister that had issues with her, you know, but this girl was very problematic. She was one of those people who was fighting all the time in school, fighting whoever, but because of the issues she had with my sister, she started to pick on me, you know, because she was like scared of my sister, scared to fight my sister. So she started picking on me, you know, and for me, I'm not the type to come home and cry, you know, about it, or cry to my mom or whatever, but it started getting to a point where I was like super fed up with it, super done, you know, with her bullying me. She used to, like, you know, tease me, call me names, you know, throw things at me, things like that, you know, to like really like taunt me and really make me feel uncomfortable. Like, I used to really hate getting on the bus. A couple times my mom had to pick me up from school because I'm just like, oh, my sister's not here, I don't want to take the bus, you know. So that's the only time I've really ever been bullied. I haven't been bullied like that throughout my life, and I thank the Lord, you know. But and give a lot of strength to the people that are bullied, because I know that 9 times out of 10 those bullied people come out to be great stars, amazing people in the world. Like, they don't know that that actually fuels them, you know. The hate they're getting from somebody actually feels them to be better and to shit on them in real life and the future, you know what I'm saying? So kudos to everyone who made it out of being bullied, and then the ones that are shitting on these people out here, you know what I'm saying, from being bullied, shitting on their haters, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna clap it up for you. And bullying is not cool at all. We don't condone that over here. Bullying is not cool. Pick on somebody your own size. That's what they always used to say, pick on someone your own size. And just leave people alone. Mind your business, go about yours, you know what I'm saying? And usually bullies are the people that are really unhappy and really suffering and miserable in real life. So you already won. You already beat that bully, you feel me? But thank you guys for watching this updated Q&A. I hope you guys learned some more stuff about me from like a year ago. And if you haven't seen that first video, that first Q&A is lit. It's my most viewed video. Go check it out and see and get to know me some more. And then come back over here and write some things down that you learned about me. I want to know. I want to know what you learned about your girl, you know? So thank you guys for tuning in to Ami's World. And I love y'all, and I'll see y'all soon.